In this video, we're looking at the Able Carry Daily Plus version. This is a really nice backpack. One of the things that immediately stands out, I hope for you, is the design of it, right? It doesn't look like your typical rectangular, boxy shaped backpack. It has a very, very organic look. Round lines everywhere. And then, just to point out, one of their major design feature is what they call the A-frame, which is these strappings that goes around the bag. They tend to pull the fabric out so that the bag will hold its shape even if it is not fully packed. So the bag looks good, full or not. Right now I have it reasonably full, and you can see it kind of looks like an egg, I guess, in a good way. But I think it's very stylish, and the design, maybe because this is designed in Hong Kong, my hometown, so I have a special connection to them, I guess. It is, I think, a very urban-focused bag. That means taking it to work for sure, taking it on subways, walking around the city, taking it to college, and then on weekend excursions, if you need to bring stuff with you, or carry things from shopping. This is a 21-liter pack. So they also have a daily backpack that was the older version. They are not discontinuing that. So the Plus is a 21-liter. It's a little bit bigger. Everything is just a little bit bigger, but it does have some small additions and design changes. I'm going to start with the back. So you can see the back has nice dense foam here with air channel. It is important for airflow, and as this is designed in Hong Kong and popular in Hong Kong, it is a hot and humid city at many times of the year. So it's definitely tested there, and it's fine. The straps are padded and it's comfortable. This is not a really big pack, so we're not carrying a lot of weight, but the strap is comfortable, and the distance between the connection point here, it's close, so it's definitely a closer fit kind of pack. The sternum strap, let me show you, is interesting. You can tell they're kind of hidden away, so the connection points are inside this flap, and they're adjustable. Now, frankly, I don't need them most of the time, but when I do, they are handy, and they are magnetic, so that's nice. The reason why I don't need them is that I usually don't put enough weight inside to make me need to use this. But if I'm on a weekend and I went to the shops and need to carry some heavy food item, something in the bag, then this will be helpful. There's a little bit of a hyperlon loop here with very subtle branding, so it says Able Carry on it. You can certainly clip things on there as well. So that is the back. Now going to the front, again, very smooth, very subtle. These webbings, you can certainly use them to hook things onto it. These two are specifically designed for a bike U-lock, but flashlight, small pen, other items can be clipped on there as well. So notice this diagonal line in the front. This is kind of one of the design language in another bag. They have a similar thing. So again, it makes the bag look a little bit more organic, not rectangle, straight line. This is a side access pocket. You can tell the zipper is pretty smooth, and they have hyperlon loop on it. But this is a organization pocket that has a little bit of volume. I wouldn't say a lot, but because of the fold of fabric, it has a little bit of a volume. And let me show that to you close up to see what I can do with this. So this front organizing pocket is quite large. The zipper pull is kind of hidden again for weather resistant. The zipper itself, this one is not water resistant. It's just a regular zipper. So you can see it is quite roomy for what it is because of the shape of the front. There's a little bit of space, so you can throw random items in here. I have my micro EDC kit in there that I use a lot. And then the rest of it is, again, using this stretchy material, which I really like on this side. It is, of course, perfectly sized to put one of their Joey pouch in there. So this is my snack pouch that goes in there quite easily. And then on the other half, it has a zippered compartment. So this is where I put my AirPods Pro because I don't want to lose them. But frankly, sometimes I forget to zip this thing up and it's fine. It's not going to fall out. So this is the side pocket. Let me put everything back in. Oh, there's also a key leash in there somewhere. There you go. Now, I'm not a fan of key leashes in general because this is not that useful. But Able Carry had made this really, really smart design choice where this guy is actually, if I can pull this all the way up, I'll show you. It's just tied onto a loop right here. So absolutely can replace their loop or add another key leash to there. Like Tom Bin sells 16 inches long leashes with different design. So you can just use this however you want or replace this guy with something longer, which I think is a very, very smart choice. But front, no. Pocket right there. One of the changes they made to this this Plus version is something that I really wanted from the original version, which is a water bottle pocket. So again, Urban Pack not having an outside bottle pocket, I think it's a good idea because, you know, it may fall out, it certainly disrupt the look of it, but at the same time, I want to be able to get to my water bottle. So instead of reaching inside to get it, it now has a kind of a hidden water bottle pocket right here. Right? This is my 20-ounce Yeti. So it's a pretty big bottle. Again, not as commonly used in Hong Kong, but it fits fine in there. I'm going to just take this thing up for now. Now, it does take volume inside, so you could have put the water bottle inside, but with this pocket, which is a real pocket that goes all the way down to here, it's keeping the bottle away in case it leaks or something. Let's go into, actually, before I go into the main compartment, let's go to the back. I almost forgot. So you can see there's a little zipper pull here. This, I guess I would call this a semi-secret pocket or security pocket. It is pretty big. It goes all the way down to here. So it's about this big. And it's good for things that you want to keep secure, like a little bit of cash. In my case, I have my my Able Carry wallet, which happens to match the color. This obviously can fit in there with lots of room to spare. These days in the US, I don't really use my wallet that much. Everything is on my phone, even payments. So this is really just so that I have the physical cards in case I need it, but most of the time, I just leave it in there. All right, now let's go into the main compartment. The zippers are water resistant, so the whole back is water resistant. Now, obviously, because the zipper pulls where they join, it has a gap, so you really want to keep them down on one side. But let me just open the back up. So as you can tell, because of these straps, the back I get is a 3/4 clamshell open, which is fine. I like it this way actually, especially again in busy places like library and then offices and cafes. I don't want things to flop out completely, right? So even if you have it open this way, things are not going to fall out. But let me open this for you. So I have a vest here. Let me put this away. And then these days I don't really carry that much. Mostly electronics when I'm in work mode. On the top, there is this diagonal zipper pocket. So in the non-plus version, there's another pocket here, and they have removed that. And I actually find that this is a better design. I never use that small pocket here anyway. So this is good for things that I want to be able to reach in and get or get to very quickly. And in this case, I have a mouse there. So when I'm in work mode, I just kind of open this a little bit and get my mouse out. And then on the bottom, I believe I have my charging kit. So this has all my cables and chargers and everything else in it. And this is, by the way, the Joey pouch from Able Carry. So I am a fan. I like these very simple pouch. They just the right size for many, many different items. the back panel. So the back panel, the back panel has changed a little bit from the original version. The general design is the same. It's very stretchy material. It has a little bit more padding, I believe, and the organization is a little different. Now, I have this maxed out. This is a 16-inch MacBook Pro, followed by 11-inch iPad Pro that has a very large case in it. So as you can see, it is quite tight. In fact, if I leave these things in, there are these pencil pockets on either side, and then there's another stretchy pocket in the front. They are stretched out enough that they're not very, very useful at this point. Yeah, this is, again, the iPad Pro 11. And then this is the new 16-inch MacBook Pro. So it does fit in there quite easily, right? Suspended. Put this down. And it is not that hard to get to, again, because this is not a very big bag, right? So you can see that I kind of pull the top back a little bit, and this thing is elastic, so you can get in and out of it quite easily. Usually I have a 14-inch MacBook Pro and sometimes a 15-inch. The 14 and 15-inch gets in and out of this a little easier, and it leaves a little bit more room everywhere else. And then when I'm not using the MacBook Pros, I just use my iPad Pro because that's a great portable computing device. In that case, then there's more room. But even with just the iPad Pro in there, again, you can see, I don't find this pen loop area that useful. It's maybe because I don't use it, it's not stretched out yet. It's kind of tight. A very, very small pen, and that can go in there, but I just find it kind of not that useful. So that is the inside, and it's quite roomy because of the shape, again, right? The bottom goes all the way out to here, and I can actually pack it up with quite a bit more things in there as well. Another thing about the outside is this top handle, right? It is just arced up enough that it's very easy to reach for it to pick up the bag, and it's very, very comfortable to carry the bag with. Again, urban settings, sometimes you do not want your backpack to stick out in your bag. Maybe you're going up in an elevator with people, or you are in a cafe, you just want to get the bag down, carry the bag by your side. So there's one more thing I want to show you. If you look closely, you will see this little opening here. This is actually a opening that you can, I guess, technically get into to get to the Framesheet. So there is a zipper that goes all the way around. If I fish around, I can find the pull. That's a little string kind of pull in here, you can see. So this is not really designed to be user accessible. I guess you can use this to get to the Framesheet, or you can use it and throw an AirTag in there and people would never find it. But that thing goes all the way down. So if you throw an AirTag in there, you're going to have a very, very tough time getting it back out. But that pocket is there. And anyway, this is the Able Carry Daily Backpack, Daily Backpack Plus version, a 21-liter, extremely versatile, and I think good looking, or at least different looking. So if you like the look, this is really a very, very unique backpack that I think is great for college, great for going to work if you don't carry a lot of items, and then great for just weekend outings.